Who they in our house, we win it. Orange and black and white, we build it. Earned our stripes, you know we kill it. Bleed our colors, jungle dripping. Nasty, natty, yeah, we live it. Lit the crowd, hit the city loud. Yeah, we feasting now. Fit the pounce, make the city howl. Now we feasting now. Thunder through the tunnel, from the sideline to the huddle. Stripes we tatted on the jungle. When we flex that, who they muscle on them. Stripes. Cincinnati, we gon' rise in the hub. In the jungle, we unite in the hub. Trippin' orange and black and white. All day when we fight, live and die in these stripes. Now who gotta move rockin' on? Now who wanna move crossin' on? Now who wanna move out on?
Welcome to another episode of Bengals and Brews. I am Del Lawman, joined by my co-host tonight. It's the Iceman.
What's up, buddy? How you doing?
He's the only one that showed up. Hey, well, at least you're here for me.
At least I'm here. Yeah, no, I'm always here for you.
You know, I'm going to go ahead and bring in Bridget before I do the brimming horn, but you can see it at the bottom. I'll do the brimming horn.
Do the brimming horn. Yeah,
make the people wait for Bridget because she's...
Yeah, she's worth waiting for.
Exactly.
Yes.
So, brimming horn, 50% off. Code Bengal Brew, no S's. 2 or more bottles, must be 21 or older. Those are my dudes. JR, love that guy. John, love that guy. Doing big things. They're going to have the King of the Jungle, the White Out edition coming out. It's going to be awesome. So everybody keep an eye out for that. And now we're joined by Bridget J. Not going to mess up her last name. Going to let her pronounce it herself. Bridget, pronounce your last name.
Hey there. It is Jan Cars. All Eastern European hard consonants.
Really? I mean, like if I was going to try to pronounce it, that's how I would have pronounced it.
Exactly. It's so phonetic, and everyone always thinks it's going to be really hard. But first off, all right, I brought my brew.
Let's go, girl. Let's go.
Do we get to crack it?
Yeah, crack it, baby. Let's go. Oh, yeah.
Oh, what's cracking? So what's cracking? I've got my Ice Cold Miller Lite. I do not have the... But...
It's good when it hits the back of your throat. It's so delicious.
Ice cold, 16-ounce Miller Lite. Still waiting on sponsorship, Miller. Bridget, you had a delicious Jackpot Joey beer. Tell us about it.
So I don't know anything about beer. You are you shouldn't ask me about it. But this is like a legitimately delicious beer. My husband can brew and has a specific bock he brews, and he loves Jackpot Joey. So this is like his favorite game day drink. I'm a little bit more of a Tito's girl. I love a vodka. But if I'm going to drink a beer, like this is it.
I love it.
Boom. You heard it here first. Bam. Now see, I still have some of the, what is left of the keg from Thursday night. So.
Yeah, we know you had a lot of it.
Hey, I can't believe you remember what's left of the keg on there.
I remember talking to you Thursday night.
Yeah.
He went and picked up what's left of the keg from Maddie the other day, Bridget. Yeah. That's the only.
Yeah, that's all that's left.
Well, I'm glad you're drinking it up. I'm so excited to be on with you both. Thanks for having me, especially as we prepare for this big game.
BLEAV Network, DNH Sports. All the great things you're a part of. We all appreciate you so much. I'm so glad you came on here and joined us.
The number one podcast.
The number one Bengals podcast.
Yes, exactly.
In name only.
We're fine with being like 17, 18. We don't mind. I'm
more like 21st, somewhere around there. I'm really low.
Let's jump straight into. Let's do a quarterly review.
All right,
okay, I want to do a quarterly review. So since we don't have 16 games anymore, we can't say, well, after 4, it's technically you can't have a quarterly review. There's no good time to do it. So we're doing it now after 4 games.
Sounds good.
So I will start with Bridget. Do you have an offensive MVP for the first 4 games for the Bengals this season?
I do. He is my personal Superman. Anyone watching who's a designer, if you can get me a T. Higgins in a Superman outfit, I'm looking for that. T. Higgins is my offensive MVP.
I like it. And he had such a big game, and he got kind of dinged up here and there, and the personal stuff that's going on that a lot of people can relate to. He is still out there, and he's playing his butt off, and yeah, that's a damn good one.
Yeah. honestly, I can't disagree with that because that's who I was going to say. Because I mean, T's been balling out, and
now you guys got to have me coming up with something else.
well, I mean, the only other person. Tyler Boyd, maybe. I mean,
It's
Joe
tough.
Burrow. Yeah, I mean, honestly, if you really look at me, Joe Burrow, I love jackpot, but he hasn't really started playing until the last 2 games. Chase hasn't done what normal Chase does. TB's starting to show up, but T's been there all season, so it's kind of hard to disagree with Bridget. I mean, I can't think of anybody else because T has just flat balled out this year, which is awesome because I know he had the loss of his dad and everything, so I was waiting on him, and just to come out and play like he's played.
All right, now we're talking.
Teddy K, baby.
He wore a Bengals and Brew shirt, and the post came in. Yeah,
my boy.
Could easily go with him, but
love Teddy K.
We're gonna get to defense, so don't shoot your load so quickly yet, guys. In the chat.
Sorry.
We got 2 T Higgins. I'm gonna cheat because I didn't do a special. I'm just gonna say McPherson. Like I know he missed a couple, but that was because my best friend Clark Harris was out that game, but 57-yarder with backup holder, everything he just did this past week, to AFC Special Teams Player of the Week. I'm going Evan McPherson because special teams to me, when you're kicking field goals, especially, you're part of the offense. Come on. So I'm going Evan McPherson. Little cheating on that one, but that's what I'm going with.
Sounds good to me. I mean, he's only the best kicker in football. I mean,
the matchup of the kickers, as we'll get into that later, is Sunday Night Football.
I'm telling you, I told you this. We'll save it till later, but I can tell you what I told you earlier this week on my show. That we'll move on to it.
All right, let's.
I don't want to spoil anything. Keep on.
Well, you said move on, and then you started talking again. So, are you done, or do I need to give you?
What?
All right. See,
we're being on my show with Daddy-O. I feel right at home.
Yeah, well, that's good. 2 puppets, you got 2 a-holes. So, whatever. Oh,
yeah, whatever.
Let's stick with the offense. Let's go rookie. I think this one's easy. Offensive rookie MVP so far. Quarterly report.
We'll go ladies first again.
I'm blanking on who's a rookie on offense.
Left guard.
Cordell Wilson.
Oh, I forget Cordell Wilson is even a rookie, but
yeah, she meant to do that.
Yeah,
I swear,
he's so good.
In my head, he's like free agency. Okay, I'll go Cordell Wilson.
No, I was thinking about it earlier, and I'm like, I don't think there's anybody else. Like,
who else? I mean, Chris Evans doesn't even see the field.
Well, he's not a rookie either. He was here last year.
That's
what I'm saying. Too hard. Like, Dale, you can't ask us all these hard questions at 7 o'clock on Friday night.
Look, our brains are fried for the week, all right?
Cordell or Wilson's been okay. Like when I think MVP, I'm going like who has made a discernible difference in drives and plays. Wilson, I feel like is
best
starting to get where he
rookie.
needs to go.
Best offensive rookie to this point of the season. He's the only one that's played, right?
So he gets it by default.
Yes,
it's a participation trophy.
We're giving Cordell Wilson a.
Yeah.
You're doing great, Cordell. Keep it up.
Flex. Oh, jeez. But yeah, I mean, I don't know who else you would say, to be honest. But I mean, honestly, Cordell Wilson, to be honest, now that you said, Bridget, you don't even think of him as a rookie. I think that statement alone shows how good he's done. We've been more worried about Lyle Collins on the right side than anything else. We haven't really worried about Cordell. So, I mean, to me, that makes him, I wouldn't say the offensive rookie, but the best rookie we had so far.
Cap, I got you. You didn't know this, but I was going to pick the worst, best comment from the first 10 minutes of the show. Gets a personal hug from me at the next home game.
Oh.
You win it by default.
You're welcome, Cap. You're welcome.
So do you want to know the embarrassing thing? I almost read Cordell Wilson's draft pick at the draft this year, and then they pushed me to 5th round, and I read Tyson Anderson's. So this is more embarrassing than I thought it was going to be.
And see, I just didn't know enough about Cordell Wilson, and I was like, I don't know about this small school, and we're moving another guy from tackle to guard like we did with Carmen, and he's coming from Clemson, played in championships, and that didn't go smooth. So I'll say this: you're doing better than Jackson Carmen.
Yeah, Yeah, well, we thought Jackson Carman might take a leap this year, but that didn't happen. He's not even playing. He's not even dressing right now.
Might take a leap off the team.
Yeah, that might be the next move.
All right, not being mean, but come on. Forget that guy. All right, defensive MVP, Bridget.
So this is hard because I love our defense. If anyone follows me on Twitter, they know I invite the defense to my house for fajitas and margaritas every game day, especially when they're like killing it. No one on the defense or the Bengals has called me to say they'd like to take me up on it, but that offer stands. Defense is welcome for fajitas and margaritas any night they want.
We're available for that too. Just to let you know.
Next show, come here. We'll do that.
I'm
going between Trey Hendrickson and Von Bell right now. I don't know if I can pick one.
All right, Trey, why? 3-sack performance, constant pressure.
Constant pressure. I think I know we'll talk Ravens game. I feel like Trey's going to be critical in chasing after Lamar. But, like, I just feel like in Trey Hendrickson's chop we trust, right? Like, I see him running. He's got good speed for a guy on the line like that. So I'm going Trey, but Vaughn was so clutch on Thursday night. I mean, I feel like our secondary is just badass. This is too hard.
Don't put that up. I'm about to say that one.
No, there's a lot of good ones, and I'll put some on the chat. Yeah, I will.
I think I put up Fuji because that's steal mile. Mine's DJ Reader because and we'll find out how much we miss him.
I miss Fiji's there. The chat was moving, so
yeah, there you go. Fiji was
DJ Reader. I said the same thing. Yeah,
DJ Reader for me is the defense MVP. Now we'll find out how much we miss him this Sunday night because
that's very true.
Right, because Miami, let's be honest, Miami doesn't run the ball that as much as Baltimore does. Baltimore is a run first team.
Yeah.
And it's right up the middle, and DJ has been playing at an all pro level. And unfortunately he got hurt. So that's for the first three games, he's my defensive MVP.
Yeah, man, they're such. This is the toughest one.
Our defense has been playing awesome, so it's hard to pick one, to be honest.
Our defense is playing incredible. There's so many guys on the defense having some of their best years, including Von Bell. Hendrickson could have his best, but he's played so good the last 2 seasons, the Saints and then with us last year. Like, that guy's playing phenomenal.
I mean, Sam Hubbard is
playing. I agree, with Hoss, though. I
gotta
go Logan Wilson. Just like, he's everywhere. You don't have many 3-down middle linebackers, and he is that guy. And he can play the pass. He can we don't really see him rush the passer a lot, but I'm sure if they asked him to do that, he would do it. I'm sure if they needed a 40-yard field goal, he could give them that. I'm sure if they needed him to power eye up the middle for a touchdown on offense, he could do that. But yeah, he's stopping the run. He's playing the pass. He's everything you could hope for in a middle linebacker. So I got to go with Logan Wilson. One of many, many great candidates for defensive.
Like, dude, we talked about this on Ice Brew Days on my show. The play he made against the Jets, where he was at the line, breaks straight back at a dead sprint, catches the ball, and then runs all the way back is an unbelievably athletic play. Not many people can make that play. That was awesome.
He had a great 3rd and short run stop, too. On
Thursday night. Yes, he did.
Yeah, like, he makes big plays in big moments.
I feel like we have to give honorable mention, or I have
Let's
to
do
give
honorable
mention.
We can do up to 2 honorable mentions. So
well, I would throw out Hilton and Awuzie. Yeah. The coverage.
And Vaughn, because you already said Vaughn.
That's true.
So 3 honorable mentions.
The whole secondary.
The whole secondary.
Yes. Honorable mention the entire secondary.
Think about Bengals seasons pre-2020 and we've let teams convert on 3rd down more than I'd like this season, but I feel so confident with that secondary, and Hilton and Awuzie have just been making these like clutch 3rd down coverage stops, and it just feels different than the team a few years ago who you were like, okay, even if it's like 3rd and long, they'll probably be able to shoot something down the field. I feel like we've got something really special. So you're right. Well, Bella did his MVP, so Awuzie and Hilton are my honorable mentions.
Hendrickson was your...
No, I had two. Okay, Bell and Hendrickson.
Oh, you had co-MVP.
Yes. Awuzie and Hilton are my honorable mentions.
She picked 4. Okay.
I picked 4. I don't like following the rules.
7 defensive players.
I don't like rules.
Hey, you fit in perfect with this show, Bridget, because we don't ever follow any kind of rules. And before Jeff goes, since he's choking to death over there, I'm going to give my honorable mention to Sam Hubbard, and I'm disappointed in the chat because I kept waiting for somebody in the chat.
Marissa.
All right, hold on. I got to give Greg the credit.
Okay.
Hubbard, Dark Horse. I hadn't seen it, and I did a double check there. So, but Sam Hubbard is playing elite. It's not just against the run. It's pass rush. It's everything. Like, the guy is playing at an elite level. We know he can drop in coverage if he has to. Hey, Patty Mahomes. You know, like, that's just, Sam Hubbard is a great player. Yes, he's obviously attractive. My wife's in love with him, but that's not why I'm picking him in spite of that, Jeff. In spite of his massive handsomeness, I am still picking him as I'm gonna give him co-defensive MVP. Ooh. I'm not giving him my honorable mention.
There you go.
My honorable mention will go to Lou Anarumo because he's a coach, and we don't play by the rules.
You guys are literally leaving me nobody left at all. You picked like half the damn defense.
Join us.
All right, so I got one for you. Now, this is my honorable mention because of all the crap he's gone through. And to where he is now is Eli Apple. No, he's not your top cornerback or whatever. But Eli Apple has played pretty.
You're just reading the chat. You were out of people.
I'm literally not.
I didn't even said biggest surprise. Eli Apple.
We're in the same. I didn't even look. I swear to God, I didn't even look. But I didn't. I was looking into your eyes, Dale. Your eyes are beautiful. I can't help it.
I mean, that Versace robe is elite.
Yes.
Just alone.
Yes. Exactly. Where is the pimp robe at? Anyway, why don't you have it on?
In due time, my friend.
But back to my point, Eli Apple, I think, has played, I won't say at an elite level, but a admiral level, a good enough level, for all the shots that he's taken.
Is that below a general or a captain? What's an admiral?
I don't know. I was thinking of a word. But
admirable.
I can't say it. Tyreek Hill, he was like, I'm going to come after you, blah, blah, blah. I know he wasn't targeted that much, but when he was, Eli shut him down. And Eli's played pretty good. Now, I know Cheeto has gotten most of the shots, but for what he's doing, what?
Nothing, Jeff. I was just going to tell him I would be worried if I was thinking.
Fuji's always on my show. He thinks like
Fuji. Master Fuji
88. Oh.
Canceled.
Canceled. We just got canceled the show. Sorry. My bad.
We'll all get there.
Not the puppets. Come on, who would cancel puppets?
Hey,
I feel like the puppets are the first to get canceled.
I got a phone call coming in. I'll come back on. All right.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Hello, Bridget.
Hey,
hello,
Dan.
world.
So where are we going next?
All right. We'll just keep it rolling. It's so hard. This one is going to be more difficult. Defensive rookie MVP, quarterly, fourth of the season. I got a couple candidates, but nobody stood out.
Who are they? Who's playing? I mean, I was counting on Dax to be my.
He hasn't played enough. He hasn't.
Yeah.
Cam Taylor-Britt's been hurt.
I'm looking at the depth chart right now, and I'm like, has Carter played?
A little bit. That's what I like, and that's what I'm like. It's for me. So for me, it's between him and then I think I'll just jump the ship and I'll give it to Gunter just for the one blocked field goal.
Clutch.
7th round pick. Plus, man, his mom is awesome. He is awesome. I love that 7th round pick. So I'm giving him.
Let's give it to him. Hands down, Jeff Gunter. You do not get a participation trophy. You get the real earned trophy.
You got a real one. No, and I think Carter is playing well, like in his limited moments. I think he'll play more throughout the season. Injuries happen, this, that, and the other, but I'm looking forward to it. I gotta pop this comment up here because we are graced with a legend, Pam Wilson. This is Bengals Whitney's mom. I love you, Pam.
I'm so looking forward to meeting Whitney in person in New Orleans. We've messaged about it, and I feel like Whitney is one of those Bengals Twitter fans that you're like, oh, I think she might be my soulmate, and we just haven't met yet. So, definitely a legend. And thanks for giving us Whitney. We love her.
Exactly. She is the best. Pam, I mean, you have to be even better because she came out of your hoo-ha. So,
that's what everyone wants to hear.
Too far or too true? Is that too far or too true?
I mean, it's accurate. It is facts and it's science, and I'll take it.
All right. So, do we want to just dive right into Baltimore now? Derek is supposed to come on here soon, but kids and life. Yeah.
I don't know anything about the kids thing.
Yeah. I have two. They're 16 and 12 girls, and they don't want me around too much at this point in their life. So I podcast.
That's how you get to sit in this cool room, drink your beer, and not worry about too much other stuff on a Friday night. I don't think that's the worst scenario.
It was 100% a compliment, Pam.
So how are you feeling? We go into, and now I feel like I'm taking your hosting duties, and I'm not, but we'll
do
reverse roles.
Hey, we're all co-hosts. Oh my God, I didn't know you would like.
Is it his DoorDash order? Can't find his house. So how are you feeling going into a primetime game in Baltimore with a team that hasn't won at home in 7 games?
Ooh, that's a stat I did not know. So thank you for that stat.
I'm sure there's someone in the comments who can correct me on that, but I feel like they haven't won at home in 7 games.
Oh, I didn't feel either way, regardless of this, like that's probably a correct stat, which makes me feel even more confident. I'm not too concerned about it just based off of last year. And I know you can't base everything. I said that week 1. Can't base everything off last year for the Steelers. But I'm like, it's pretty much similar team that Baltimore has. And they still have the same head coach that manages to lose games for them. Like, he doesn't help them win games, I feel like, anymore. He makes dumb decisions like, Lamar, you want to go for it? Of course, the player's going to say, yeah, I want to go for it, Yeah, I trust myself. And it's like, oh, well, it didn't work out. And then the whole team's yelling at them. They feel like they're this close to imploding. I'm concerned most probably about this being a Sunday night football game and the crowd. Mm. But other than that, I'm like, Lou Anarumo, and once again, our 18 defensive MVPs that we had. Like, I feel very confident that we can contain them, and they cannot contain us.
I feel similarly. I feel good going into this game. With the way Lamar plays, I feel like I'm going to miss DJ Reader a little bit in this game. I was kind of hoping we'd sign Sue, which I know he's 35 years old. You don't play the same at 35 as you did.
Still got it, though. He still got some juice.
But just like someone in the middle, giving pressure, being aggressive, and just kind of laying it all on the line, because I feel like he would. I feel like he's like last stand, something to prove. But I think we're going to miss DJ Reader a little bit. But I feel like last week was such a good example of the fact that the Ravens still have talent. I thought they would be our biggest competition in the division coming into this season. And I mean, they did play well against the Bills in the first half, but to go however many unanswered points they had, I think it could be close. Both of our teams have been a little, touch and go at certain points in the first quarter of the season, but
quarterly report.
In the quarterly report. Thank you to our shareholders. But I think we've got an edge. And if anyone watches my show, they know whenever I predict us to do well, we lose. When I predict that we'll lose, we win. So
good chance we lose by 20, right? Because Sunday Night Football, it's the Ravens. We're going to lose by 20. Just say that.
It's Sunday Night Football. We're playing the Ravens. We're losing by 20. There, you've got the clip.
Okay. We'll clip that part, so we'll send that to the Ravens. But now we will talk about how we're going to win and easily win in reality.
So who do you think is going to be the biggest playmaker?
All right, so we're going with all right, let's go back to key matchup while we're on offense was one of the things I had written down. So key matchup could be player versus player, it could be line versus line, it could be whatever. The easy is always to say our O line versus their D line, but I don't. I think it's gonna be Kyle Hamilton, their safety that they drafted this year, versus our big plays, whether that is Chase or Higgins or even Boyd. How are they going to play Kyle Hamilton for them while we're on offense is kind of my key on that side of the ball for us.
So my matchup would be Lamar versus the line in the pass rush. I feel like he's got something to prove right now. And I think on that stage, he's going to come out trying to prove it.
Dude, you're back on here. Oh, I thought you were cranking one out.
Nah, cracking our beer. Sorry about that. I had to take a phone call. Just for full disclosure, let everybody know, not to bring everybody down. My mother-in-law had a stroke tonight, so I had to make a phone call or get a phone call.
I'm
So
sorry.
she's doing okay, I think. We'll see. But anyway, if you guys say a prayer for my mother-in-law, I appreciate it. Yeah. That's it. Anyway, so what were you guys talking about? It's like, bring everybody down, then let's move on.
Bridget's literally never doing this show again.
She's never coming on.
I'm coming on every week. You're going to have to kick me out of the recording room.
She's coming on my show Thursday.
Not now.
Not out. Maybe I'll bring Dale on, and we can do this all over again, Bridget.
We can prep for New Orleans.
Yeah. Are you going?
I'm so excited.
Are you going down there?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I think we're going to try to do the RJ theater thing again. That was you were there. That was so much fun, wasn't it?
That was so much fun.
She won't be there this time. She's big time in this going to the game.
What does that to FaceTime me from there? Oh my God, we're having so much fun.
Absolutely.
That would be any fun to be in New Orleans when Chase and Burrow are playing.
Whatever.
Yeah.
That was our number one when the schedule was released. That was our first away game that we're like, we are going to be there.
It's gonna be awesome.
What I'm hoping is going to happen. We have a special hat going to Jamar. It's a Jackpot Joey hat that's in LSU colors. I'm hoping to God they go to the LSU game wearing that hat. That would be so freaking cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
I don't know. I don't know if LSU is home that Saturday or not, but that would be cool.
I mean, I'm going to need to get my hands on one of those.
Well, you should have asked Maddie. You were there last weekend.
I didn't see the LSU hat.
Oh, I don't even have that. I think there's only two. It's one for Chase and there's one for Joe. I think that's it.
He's going to need to make one more. Yeah. Maddie, if you're listening, make one more.
Right. But no, Jeff, we were talking about our key matchups when we're on offense. I kind of said Kyle Hamilton for them versus us trying to hit a deep ball or two here and there with Chase and Higgins, because they drafted Kyle Hamilton. Mm-hmm. He was the top safety. Right. That's debatable. I think Dax is right up there with him as far as my draft rankings, but he was a little ahead of him. And they drafted him to match up with us for things like this. He's a versatile 6'4" guy, good speed. So that's where we're at. Bridget, do you want to go next? Or Jeff, shut the hell up. This ain't your show.
Sorry, my bad.
Bridget, do you want to go next or do you want Jeff to go first?
I said I thought it was going to be the pass rush versus Lamar.
Yes. So to recap, Jeff, that's the two we said. Now you can speak.
Oh, now I'm just
kidding. I love you. You know,
I was just going to say, I think it's funny, or not funny, but interesting that they drafted him to go against the Bengals. And the Bengals 2 years ago drafted all those linebackers to face Lamar. So now everybody's got their specialty defensive guys to go against their specialty offensive guys for this matchup Sunday. So we're going to find out who did the better job of figuring out who could stop who. You know what I'm saying?
To add to this, do you guys think that they have any answers for Chase beyond Hamilton? Do you think they're still going to try to single cover with their corners like they did last year?
I hope they do.
He'll roast them. Mm-hmm. He will absolutely roast them. So I also hope they do.
Yeah, because then T will roast them.
Right. I don't think they're going to because it happened last year. And that's the thing is that's what's so key about T balling out this year. Because, all right, Jamar, he's had a good year. He's not balling out like he did because they're double covering him. It's hard.
They're shading coverage toward him.
Yeah, and Joe said earlier this week, I think it was on the Cowherd podcast, that we're going to have to figure out how to get Jamar the ball. If they can figure out how to get Jamar the ball enough, you just got to give him a space. Just get him the ball. If they can get him the ball and you still got T-balling out, dude, we're going to drop 40 on him again.
I was going to say, you don't have to force it, though, like if TB is open.
Exactly. That's what I think. If they can get him some routes, because we know Chase has powerful legs, is fast AF. So if they can get him some routes to be able to break that double coverage, Jackpot Joey has the arm, has the accuracy to be able to lay that dime. But with TB and T, this is what I love. And I think Joe also said this in the Cowherd volume, whatever the hell it's called, show. We've got a really unselfish wide receiver core. So, I mean, we want to give Chase his roses too, because he deserves it. But if folks are double covering him, let's take what we can get, because we've got the three best receivers, or the best trio of receivers in the league. We got to figure out how to get him open. And I think we leverage the amazing talent we have, and we get the points on the board.
One thing I'll comment on top of that is, you said Joe is very accurate, which he is, but he hasn't been as accurate this year. That's getting dialed in. That's where I think those tight windows, Dale, you said don't force him in there. I think Joey's going to start doing that. Hopefully not to his detriment, but I think he forced. Look at the tight windows he forced it into last year.
I was just going to say, I don't think he needs to. If you have the offensive weapons that he has, you start making them play, then they're going to be like, oh, we got to do that. And then you're going to hit, just let everything open up naturally. A lot of things in life, man, if you just let it flow naturally, it's going to open up better things, you just have to do that.
How deflating would it be if they got Chase double covered and
80-yard touchdown right off the rip?
They still get him the ball, and T is still killing him and
that'd be great.
Yeah, exactly. That's where I'm like, how deflating would that be? That's where I think the Bengals, they're killers. Joe Burrow, Jackpot Joey, the Raven killer, Jamar Chase, they're killers. They want to go there and they want to stomp you into the mud. That's where I think that they're trying. All right, you're going to double us. Cool. We're going to figure out a way to still get him the ball.
Yeah. All right, let's do the reverse. Reverse. So let's go when we're on defense and they're on offense. What do you think? What's a key matchup?
I think it's figuring out how to stop Lamar being able to do things with his legs. Mm-hmm. What's the tight end's name? Edwards. What is it? Mark Andrews. He's a good weapon, and that's a strong competitor in the tight end role. But I really think it's going to be stopping Lamar from being able to do things with the run. I'm not as worried about their air game. I think it's going to be stopping Lamar and doing some fancy stuff with his feet.
Which Rashad Bateman is out also, that they drafted in the first round 2 years ago, I believe. It wasn't this past draft, but it was the one before, I think, from Minnesota. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So he is officially out. So that doesn't help for their pass game. I know, Cincy James said, Flowers on Andrew. Andrew's clearly, when they do pass, and I'm kind of with you, Bridget, that's not their strong suit. The downfield passing to wide receivers in general. That's why they draft 83 tight ends every season.
83 tight ends. That's the actual number. That's facts right there. 83 tight ends they drafted.
Look it up. They have 83 tight ends on the roster. Prove me wrong, people. All right. So, but yeah, Mark Andrews is a damn good tight end, and he will get his catches, but guys like Trey Flowers will be on him and make him difficult. Go ahead, Jeff. Sorry.
For me, I kind of said earlier, I agree with what Bridget said. Is we got to stop Lamar, but it's how we're going to not necessarily replace, but deal with not having DJ Reader there as far as J.K. Dobbins goes, Lamar Jack, the running game in general.
Justice Hill, the 27 other running. They have 83 tight ends and 27 running backs.
Exactly. That's all they have.
A roster.
Yeah, they got 8,000 people on the roster apparently. But that's to me is that's the key. If we can figure out how to cope with not having DJ Reader there, because this is going to be a big test. Like I said, last week, Miami doesn't run the ball that well. Baltimore does. So that's, to me, that's the key, is figuring out if BJ Hill, which he played a great game, if he can come up, Zach Carter can come up, Drew Sample can come up, or I keep doing that, Cam Sample can come up. Those guys come up and fill the gap. You're not going to fill DJ shoes, but be adequate enough to stop them.
I think it's putting enough pressure on Lamar too for him to make mistakes. He can't have a lot of time in the pocket, because even though his pass game isn't going to be that strong, I feel like he can do fancy stuff when he's got that time in the pocket with his own athleticism and physicality. So I feel like pressuring Lamar, if I was in the office, I'd say let's pressure Lamar. Let's see what that yields us, because I think the secondary is going to have themselves, I don't want to say a cakewalk, but I don't think they are going to be feeling it as much as our guys up front.
Well, you got to pressure him with keeping him in the pocket. That's the thing. Keep him in there.
Yep.
Don't let him get out there and make plays.
You have to contain the ends.
Right, exactly. Yeah, keep him in there and make him throw the ball. That's the thing, and that's what they did. I mean, that's what they did against Kansas City second half of the two games versus the Chiefs last year. They kept Patrick Mahomes in the pocket. He couldn't make decisions, and I will take Lamar Jackson all day long trying to make decisions on where he's going to pass the ball instead of just freestyling and being the X button or whatever they say on PlayStation and doing his thing. Because
it's Sega Genesis, Jeff.
Sorry, my bad. I'm old. Whatever.
The Sega Genesis is back now.
Oh, is it?
Oh. No.
I was like, that's cool.
We were both like, "Oh, really? Sweet."
Yeah,
like, no.
Shows you what I know about the video game world. I'm like, oh, cool, Sega's back.
Sounded
They
good.
made a Sonic movie, right? Like,
they made two of those. I had to go watch both of them. My daughter liked them, so I had to go watch both of them.
So I wouldn't be shocked if Sega made a
for sure
delightful 2023 comeback. That'd be sweet.
You almost ended that 2020, and it was like, wait, we moved.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know what year it is.
Yeah.
So you heard it here first on Bengals and Brews. Sega's coming back, baby.
I'm sending this to their marketing team as soon as we hop off.
I will say when we're on defense, I'm just gonna cop out and say the whole D line. You guys kind of touched on it already, but guys like Sam Hubbard. My wife just walked in, so I had to.
Did her eyes light up? Did she start to drool?
Well, she looked at me like psh, when I wasn't going to specifically mention Sam Hubbard. I already said he was my co-defensive MVP for the first fourth of the season, Marissa.
She's probably like, could he also be my co-husband?
This is her. It used to be her and Ocho Cinco when she got a picture with him. This is now her screensaver.
I'm surprised in that picture of his butt. That's usually her favorite part of him. Bridget's never come on here again.
Those photos are not for the public live stream.
Yeah, that's for Marissa's private time.
That's her own OnlyFans.
Not her OnlyFans.
That's
her
Sam
personal
Hubbard
time.
have an OnlyFans? That's if they need to get the money together for more contracts. I think we just figure out bring Sega back, get in on that.
Yes,
Sam Hubbard OnlyFans. We are
Sam Hubbard OnlyFans. You could
capitalizing.
pay Joe Burrow $1 billion. I'm like, come on. But anyways, moving on.
Dale was thinking about opening his next beer. That's why he forgot where we're at here.
No, I don't really have a lot beyond this besides Derek let me down. We tried to do a good hour. We're 40 minutes in. Derek sucks. Travis Seat's not on there. He sucks.
We don't. Me and Bridget are here. Come on.
Yeah,
what are we, chocolate
are
liver?
we your B team?
Yeah, no. What the hell?
No,
We're
you're
third
not.
on the depth chart.
Yeah.
Not at all my B team. I'm just like, dang, I should have wrote down more topics because now I'm like, now we just got to bullshit for 20 minutes. I've never done this on the show.
I'm pretty good at bullshitting. I'm pretty good at it.
All right, Jeff, kick it off. Ask
All
us.
right, Bridget, how much fun did you have Thursday night despite hanging out with a really drunk guy at the Jackpot Joey tailgate?
I had so much fun. So I feel like last weekend was a perfect Cincinnati Bengals fan weekend. So after the day after the game, I went and saw Luke Null. He played. I don't know. That sounds so patently uncool to say. He performed his comedy at Motor Friday night, and it was super cool to chat with him about the game and just have Bengals fans.
Did you tell him about Strawberry Ice? I think that's
no.
Was I supposed to?
No.
Yes.
The memo needed to be passed. But we both. We had so much fun. We didn't hang out at the tailgates, but he told me he had a lot of fun at the tailgates. I had the best time, and just seeing the entire fan base literally electrified. And I've got to give it up to like the Bengals game day and AV crew, all of the folks who do the visuals, the audio, all of that. Wait, there's shots?
Yeah, where's my shot? What the hell?
We should get those too, or I should have known. I may run for
it's Fireball. No one wants to drink Fireball.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah. We
were drinking Fireball Thursday night.
Yes, we were.
The people tailgating next to us, it was getting closer to game time, and they had a bucket of Fireball shots.
See,
and
I remember
we don't
that.
want these. I was told you were 30 beers in, so I'm impressed with it.
Yeah,
it was not. It was.
Maddie said 27 was low, so that's you round up. No, Bridget, you round up. 30 is true.
The farther we get away from this, I'm gonna have been drinking 50 beers before I walk in there.
Drink as many beers as you have to, because so I'm really big on superstitions. I don't know if anyone watched
You gotta
Always
do it, Jeff.
Sunny episode
where they did. Show.
Did you see the 2 episode where they do the superstitions about the Eagles?
I probably did, but it's probably been so long.
You need to go back and watch it.
Yes, I will. I will gladly go back and rewatch
which episode? Who are you talking about here? I missed that. Who are you talking about?
It's Always Sunny.
Oh, I used to love that show.
They do a great 2 episode part on all their Eagles superstitions. Yeah. It's like
I remember it, but I don't
brown,
remember the
yellow.
details.
Well, I'll tell you, my superstition. I'm wearing the white the next time we go into the jungle. We won with that. I'm wearing the same damn thing. That's my superstition.
Hey, wash the jet stains out, buddy.
They're out of there. I got those cleaned out.
Right.
They're
good deal.
They're good.
So I had a great time at the tailgate, but that just game experience, fan experience, seeing Willie and Isaac get inducted into the Ring of Honor, and just like when they drop the curtain and you see everything about that game was so special. But I feel like the crew has really taken it up a notch. Like, you remember when sometimes like the Jumbotron would go out or not work, or like the AV would be a little funky. I feel like we are executing a game day experience like an elite team.
For sure.
And so I have to give major kudos to all the folks who work in the front office and curate that game day experience, because it was epic. Well, people didn't want to leave.
No. He said, shout out to Who Day, baby. How'd you like the 4th quarter where he's like, Who Day? That was cool. I like that. And everybody's like, you don't remember this part, but I do. The light show. When they started the game, that was awesome. Do you guys remember that? The running out of the tunnel light show?
I was holding you up so you could watch it.
It was still great. I still remember. It was awesome.
As long as you had your eyes just a little open and got to see it.
My eyes were open. My legs might have been a little wobbly, but my eyes were open.
No, the whole thing was amazing. Last year's Thursday night game against the Jaguars, were you guys both at, Bridget, were you at that one?
I was there.
Dude, I was sitting in front of you.
That was
there.
Well, that's why I said Bridget.
No, were you guys there? I'm like, I'm sitting in front of you all the time. I'm like, I know that. Yeah.
It's when you have to show Jeff and you try to be polite to be like, oh, were you guys there? But then I just specified because I knew you were going to be a dick about it. So
I was there. I will say I was worried at halftime. I think
everyone was.
What,
last year? Yeah.
Yeah, I was too. I'm like,
because what was 0-14, but we had that goal line stand.
Goal line stand. Yep.
And that was huge. And then I just feel like CJ had himself a game. So if we were gonna say a free agency MVP, I'm going Hayden Hurst on. So Hayden Hurst is who I want to see on as tight end. Oh, a visitor.
Who's that guy?
Derek, welcome to the new Bengals and Brews, hosted by Iceman and Bridget and Dell.
Hey, I'm just a guest at this point.
Where have you been at?
First of all, I'm drinking. I don't know if you guys talked about what you're drinking yet, but
Have you been on the show before?
this is a Birmingham mead, unpairable
They sent us this. So shout
pear
out.
cider. Shout out Birmingham. Bengal Brew promo code 15% off 2 or more bottles. I don't think they're shipping these. I'm just one of their favorites, but this sucker, let me tell you how good this thing is. I'm a big, are you guys pear fans? Do you guys like pears?
I don't like a pear, but I like a pear flavor. I know.
Okay.
Riddle
I like
us all that.
not pear flavored beer. No.
I would drink that. So that sounds like it's right up my alley.
It's really, really good. So shout out Birmingham Mead, 15% off Bengal Brew. Bengal Brew, right?
Bengal Brew, no S.
Yeah, singular. 1, Bengal Brew. But, hey, if I'm just a guest, I'm here for it,
So share your thoughts on Hayden Hurst, because I just brought him into the mix.
A.K.A. Hurst Trap. Shout out Bengals Whitney.
Hurst Thirst.
Hurst Thirst.
He's
Dude,
had brewing horns.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No, Derek, fuck you. Get back off here. Jeff, I said if we run out of things to talk about, we will talk about Hall Pass. If we had a Hall Pass.
Oh, that's
for a
right. We
Bengals
did.
player.
Yes. Well, we already gave ours. Bridget's got to give it to us.
No, I haven't given mine on air. I said I will go with Sam Hubbard for Marissa for my Hall Pass.
That doesn't count. That's for your wife. We had this argument off the air. It doesn't count.
It counts
It does
because I'm a team player, so I'll record it and watch Marilla on my wife. It's fine.
So,
Derek.
But I think it's Bengal players hall pass. That's what we have to specify.
Mm-hmm.
Derek.
Money Mac. I mean,
That's innocent.
guy's got a leg. He's got to have another one, right?
All right, Jeff.
That
Oh, I think
Not
everybody
so
knows who
innocent
mine
now,
is.
but
It's the number 9 behind me. Jackpot Joey, baby.
I hope he rails you so hard he knocks the freaking coins out of your asshole.
So you all are going to be surprised by mine.
All right.
Does anyone have a guess?
Jesse Bates.
Nope.
Because we have
I
rated with my wife and kids a year ago, like attractiveness, and Bates won. Sorry, yeah.
We have a
I'm not
really
gay, but
handsome
I'm not
football
against
team.
being gay.
Good.
Sorry.
Good. So I'm going on a mix of looks and personality.
That's the way it should be, honestly.
there's not many bad
Ted
personalities on the team.
Ted Karras. No? Dang.
Are you going with Coach? Coach Taylor? You're going straight to the top.
I mean,
This girl's going straight to the top.
Frank Pollock, right
You
there.
go over Duke Tobin.
So I'm going to go Stanley Morgan.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, he's got great.
Right.
I think he's just got the most wonderful personality. I wanted to get him on our show. We haven't been able to. So if anyone knows Stanley, get him on the number 1 Bengals podcast. He's adorable and he just seems so fun to hang out with. So I'm going Stanley Morgan.
My question is, when are you getting Bengals and Brews on your podcast?
Whenever you want to come. No one ever wants to come to that shit show.
That's those two.
No, I was going to say yours is a professional podcast compared to what we have going on over here.
I think it's
First
like the
off,
same thing.
Derek doesn't have time for his own show.
Yeah,
but Bridget,
Derek can't come on.
Bridget, you ever want me on the show, I will join anytime you want me on.
Listen, so let me tell you about what happened. So we had soccer practice from 6 to 7 today, right? I called soccer early because the kids weren't paying attention and weren't doing nothing, right? So,
How old are these kids?
they're first and second grade, but still.
First and second grade. Derek's throwing coolers.
Dang God, I'm tired of you kids already.
motherfuckers! You're not paying attention!
Damn it.
I will kill you!
This kid's going to have nightmares.
Yeah.
Declan, is that what happened? Hey, Declan.
Hi.
How was soccer practice today?
Did your dad flip out and try to
Did you-
kill
let's-
everyone?
Ah! He did. He's too scared to even say it.
That silence is agreement.
Yeah. So no, it was
I'm
just.
out.
He said, "I'm out." No, it was just it. You know how it is. First and second graders on a Friday, trying to get them to listen,
Not
pay
telling you.
attention and stuff. But hey, so anyway, we called practice early. I'm on my way home, and then Sarah calls me and says, "Hey, our internet's not working." Now, mind you, we literally just switched to Spectrum today. So Spectrum Mobile, Spectrum Internet, you've been put on notice. First day, and the internet already went out. So
Yeah.
just got it going on right now. So I was able to hop on.
I'm getting a PlayStation tomorrow. For
You're
my
not getting a
birthday.
Wait, you're not
You
getting a
guys
Sega?
Rich.
Yeah,
man.
we're disappointed it's
Yeah,
not a second
where's-
generation.
Oh,
Sega.
I wondered why we never made any money on Bengals and Brews. Now I know why. Declan's getting a PlayStation.
It's
Sega's-
just a
Sega's-
DVD player. It's not a PlayStation.
Expectations, Declan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Lower
crushes
him.
dreams. God, Derek.
Well, anyway, Declan, do you have any score predictions for Sunday? You want to tell them what's going to happen for the
Well, and
Ravens?
with score predictions.
You want to tell them what do you think is going to happen at the in Baltimore this week?
Bengals versus Ravens, Declan. You got this. Give us a good score prediction.
Bengals have 16-0.
16.
Yeah.
Oh, I like it.
All right.
I like it. There you go.
Let's go.
I hope he puts the cost of that PlayStation on that score.
Yes.
Pay for his college.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it on that.
Are
On your
you?
PlayStation?
I'm
So,
gonna try to.
Declan, who's your favorite player?
Joe Burrow, definitely.
Joe Burrow. Jackpot Joey.
Definitely.
And Money Mac.
Money Mac.
And money. Well, why don't you say Jackpot Joey?
Money Mac and Joe Burrow. I like them a lot.
Couldn't give you that, Jeff. He couldn't give you that.
Dang it.
All right.
He said it the other night at RJ Theater. He was saying
Yep.
it.
All right, give him a big huge hoo day, and then go finish your supper.
Who knows?
Hooray!
That was your earphone you were yelling at, but
Yeah.
fine.
Oh man.
So what happened at soccer practice? Did you kick them all out? Did you do the Will Ferrell say break somebody's clavicle, or what happened there?
No, well, it started off. I said, "Hey, whoever's listening, I'll give you $5." I had like 3 of the kids say, "I want $5."
I want $5. I'm listening.
Yeah, well, that's your own fault. There's no way that any kid was listening. They just wanted your money after that.
It was but it was.
Oh,
it
Bridget, just bring your man on here too. Come on, bring
I
him
don't know where
in.
he is.
Oh, I thought you were looking at your man.
No, I was
He's
looking at my other screen. I feel like he might be. So we live near Stanley's Pub in Columbia,
Oh,
Tusculum,
okay.
and that's
He
like
is
his
the- he
official
is the-
hangout.
I
So
was
he
gonna
might
say-
be there. I don't know.
You might be
You're
stumbling
gonna
in.
have to
He's not
go there and find him. Yeah.
I was gonna say it looks like you're in Bell's library from Beauty and the Beast right now. That's
So
a-
that was my inspiration.
oh,
I
hey,
don't
look.
have the ladder, but if I was a Disney princess, I would definitely be Belle.
You're a Disney princess to us, Bridget.
Oh, I love that.
I thought you was gonna
I'm
say that to
quitting
me,
my
but-
show and joining this one.
Yes. Wait, this ain't my show. What?
We might not look like puppets, but we still act like them.
No, Bridget, I need hosts that show up. So as long as you show up, you're in. These fucks.
I am punctual. I am
I
trustworthy.
show up most of the time.
Jeff, you're not part of this.
Oh, that's right. My bad. I keep forgetting that part. Dang on it. I thought I was a third member or fourth member of Bengals and Brews. My bad.
I have no members. It's just me. It's me and Bridget. We're the two. We're taking applications.
I love it.
So, did we talk about the coin toss at all?
No, we should, because that's a very important part of the game, okay? And we didn't win it this time, but we took the ball and went and scored.
What? Hey, why are you always yelling at the mic?
Tails never fails, baby. I don't know. How are you, Dale? You okay?
You were so yelling at the mic.
I'm sorry.
I was excited.
Is that better?
So
Would
last
you
year,
take the coin toss?
so last year I always said win the toss, win the game, because I felt like that was our trend. But I'm loving us receiving the ball first and getting 7 points on the board. Like when we've been if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean, take the ball, put the points on the board. I always think about football as a momentum game. I know our defense can adjust and make that not the case. And that's why we're always competitive. But I think if we can get the early momentum, get it, leverage this amazing offensive receiving crew particularly, and just go down there and get 7.
Greg, send your Venmo to Derek. He's got $5 for you. Anybody else?
We'll see how many people are actually watching the show. Everybody
drop your Venmo. Derek is giving you all $5.
Everybody request $5 from me, and then we'll see. I'll tell you exactly how many people are watching, paying attention. Are you guys paying attention right now?
I'm not.
But I'm with Bridget. I like what we've done the last 2 weeks. Take the ball, score first, which, it's easy to say, but it's worked the last 2 weeks. And if it's not broke, don't fix it. Make them chase us. That's what I've been saying. Because
Chase Jamar.
Make them chase us with Jamar Chase, because they got to chase us because they can't catch them.
So, can I just say something real quick?
No, absolutely not.
Last year,
I knew that was happening.
You shouldn't have prefaced it that way.
I shouldn't have.
Me.
I shouldn't have.
It was too easy. Can I get?
I put it on the tee and you knocked it out of the park. But no, last year we had a lot of trouble with. Oh, there, James Kohler, $5. Look at him. Oh man, Cincy James. But last year we had a lot of trouble with the first 15. Everybody was saying, these first 15 scripted plays were. It almost seems like we're just going through the motions and not able to do anything with them. But these past 2 weeks, we've got the ball, we went up and down the field, and we've scored. So, like you guys said, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm really liking the play calling and everything that's going on right now with this offense. So, get the ball and let's roll, baby.
There's another.
Sorry I keep adjusting this. I put this hat on before the show and I had like Aaron Rodgers hair. If anyone has seen that egregious and offensive, like whatever is happening. And so I'm like trying to avoid that. But that needs a whole conversation in and of itself, is who is telling that man that is not an okay way to wear a hat.
I don't think anyone is telling Aaron Rodgers enough. He cut off all communications with family a long time ago, and now it seems like he's a downward spiral kind of guy. He's doing whatever he's doing in his life. Poor
He's a weird
bastard.
Let me ask you guys this. Since Tom Brady is getting divorced and everything, he's probably going to play for like 6 more years because he doesn't have Giselle on his ass telling him he needs to retire. Do you guys see Aaron Rodgers retiring before Brady now?
Who gives a shit? Honestly, like my whole thing is Tom, at least like he's a human and he cares. I think Aaron Rodgers is just kind of a weird dude.
Weird dude.
He's dating a witch.
He's dating a witch.
He dates witches and.
Well, that's kind of cool.
Hey, Bridget. All right.
Maybe that's why they're winning ball games.
I don't know.
I actually go back to
cool.
that. I actually do think that's kind of cool too. Shout out to the witches.
Aaron Rodgers is holistically uncool. That's a weird dude. Yeah, the witches are coming for Dale. Your DMs are gonna be.
I said how much I love them. I was shooting.
They're gonna be in your DMs.
Yeah,
you're gonna have a whole like brew.
Just tell him not to tell. Don't tell my wife. Don't tell my wife, and I will message you back.
Bengals and Brews. That is the perfect witch podcast name.
Halloween special.
No, you did it wrong. You gotta go down like that. There you go.
Wait, where am I? Oh, like this. I got it. No, shit, I can't tell.
That was terrible.
Match me, because I can't figure this
Try
out.
to.
Because this is like not the side that
I
it
thought
seems
we've-
like it should be. And
I thought we've learned to never attempt that again, but
I like
Derek,
it.
this show was so
Me and Dale got it.
professional
Look, see me.
until
me and
you
Dale-
got on here, Derek.
Me and Dale got it. Look.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we do. Where you going? The other way. There you go. See, bam. I told you. Boom. Yeah.
You guys are killing it.
Yeah. See?
I can't tell. Like the whole, my right is my left is my
No, I
right.
can't
On
do it.
this
I
is
can't.
too
I
much
can't.
for me.
I can't.
It's the exact opposite.
I always go with like what's behind me, and then I kind of look. You'll see me look at it, so I know exactly which way to go and stuff. But
I thought it was Wiccans. Fucking, you're a dumbass, Crypt Keeper.
Yeah, Crypt Keeper. Yeah, take
Wait,
that.
did you say Wicca?
Wicca. Slim Shady.
oh Lord,
I sat back with this pack of zigzags and
Yeah.
this bag of this weed. It gives me the shit needed to be. Oh, we're not doing that.
Oh, sorry. We were doing that before the show started.
Sorry.
We were having a party before you guys got on.
All right, so Bridget, you're now co-host. So when's our next episode? I think it's tomorrow night.
It's tomorrow night at, is it 7?
8
8.
Who you having
Saturday
on tomorrow
night,
night?
8 o'clock.
with
Who you having on
Bengalian.
You're not supposed to tell Bridget she's the co-host. She should already know.
They're like keeping information from me.
FYI, we don't pay.
Tomorrow at 8 with Bengalian.
Mandalorian.
Oh, that's fun.
Tune
Speaking
in,
of which,
guys.
do you get real money from the puppets, or is it like fake money, or how does that work?
I
Do
mean,
they
Matt,
pay
I
you to
think-
come on their show?
I
What?
They
fully,
kinda spruce it
Sounds
up a little
weird.
bit.
I fully expect a bill from Daddy-O at any point in time. No, I don't get it. They did send me these lights from Walmart. At
Oh,
the
there you go.
beginning, and that's it. No, not a dime.
That's more than what Derek sent me, Bridget, since this thing started.
Inquirer minds want to know: Have you and John met the puppets in person yet? Oh, really? How'd that go?
Hey, hey.
Kinda weird.
That could be weird. Yeah.
It's not. It was completely platonic. We went to. I'm not shitting you. We went to brunch.
Ooh.
There you go.
Did they pay? Did the puppets pay?
We went to.
Fuck no, they dine and dash.
Yeah.
Yeah, those assholes would. But yes, there is.
They'll throw down Monopoly money or something.
Yeah, weird, or foreign currencies not accepted.
Yeah.
Here,
The
legal
$2
tender.
bill, or yeah.
Because they are the #1 Bengal podcast. Yes.
That was almost it.
Well, Bridget, tell everybody where to find you and everything you have going on.
Yeah, so I think I was on a show the other week and I didn't
Derek,
know my
Derek,
Twitter.
Derek, shut the hell up.
Yeah, will you mute yourself, Derek? Then we can hear Bridget talk. God.
So I was on a show last week and they asked me for my Twitter handle and I literally gave the wrong Twitter. Like I didn't know. So I'm at Bridget Jancars on Twitter. I thought it was something else, but it's this. And then
JANCARZ.
you nailed it.
That was the funny thing Thursday night. I didn't realize we followed each other, and we did.
Yeah, he was
I'm
like,
like-
I gotta follow you,
like,
and we're like,
He's
you
so
do.
bad about
Yeah.
that.
Oh,
Trust
cool.
me, I have people that say Jeff hates me. He's never followed me back for 2 years. I'm like, no, he's illiterate.
He
So
doesn't know who he follows.
The #1 Bengals podcast, which is on the BLEAV network. We are every Monday around 6:15 Eastern. It's like if the puppets show up, if John shows up on time. But yes, we are 6:15 every Monday night.
I was going to say normally between John and Anthony, normally Anthony's the one that's not as punctual, right?
John is never late. He's like right on time.
Never early.
Okay. He's it's 6:15 at 6:15:03. He'll be there.
No, at like 6:14:30.
Okay.
6:15:03. That's a weird time. 6:15.
3 seconds. 3 seconds,
Oh.
Ice.
Jeff, how long it takes you to come when you put it in your wife? 3 seconds.
Oi.
Hi-yo!
All right. Give or take.
Iceman.
We're just like.
Where can we find you and everything you have going on?
Bridget's on the same page with me. Bridget's on the same page with me. She's like,
Bridget was out. She's like, I'm gonna be nice and not laugh at me and just drink a beer. I'm drinking the Jackpot Joey beer. What'd you ask, Derek?
But let everybody know everything you have going on, because you guys got something special going on Sunday night, right?
Yeah, we do. We actually, I'm unfortunately, I will not be there because it's my father's 79th birthday party. But we are having a Jackpot Joey watch party at Holy Grail. So, and Maddie is going to buy beers for, I don't know how many people, a lot of people. It's on my Facebook, it's on my Twitter. Go find it. Go down
I'll
to Holy
be there
Grail.
too.
Yeah, Bridget's going to be there. I wish I could. I might show up like at halftime.
That's a reason to go.
Yeah, I will be there sometime. I just won't be there at the beginning of the game. I'll show up sometime. I just don't know when. Like I said, my father returned 79 once, so I gotta hang out with him. Yeah. So, but go there, get some free Jackpot Joey beer, buy some more Jackpot Joey beer, and have an absolute blast because it's going to be fun. Because if you guys are at RJ Theater, like everybody on this chat was, it was awesome.
I just want to say, Bridget, I think we should have something where you roast somebody, like they just walk up to you and then you say some shitty thing to them. For no reason.
On this or on Sunday night?
No, on Sunday night. And they $5 donation to the Joe Burrow Foundation. Bridget will take a picture with you and tell you what a piece of shit you are.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
There you go. Hey.
Especially if I've had a couple vodkas.
We'll hook you up with that. I'll text Maddie and I'll tell him to hook you up with some vodka, and it'll be a good time.
And I'm roasting the whole bar.
Oh, that's good. Like
you all have been put on notice, okay? Bridget is coming for you.
The first thing I told my husband when we started dating, which was like 2011, was, okay, I may seem like nice, but when I get mad and when it's time to fight, I go for the jugular.
Yeah.
I love that you said, I may seem nice.
I mean, it's not like a word like a lot of people would attribute to me, but like I can be okay.
I love it.
Get me mad and
I love it. I get the vibes that I've always gotten from Wit, and I've had Wit on here several times, and I still haven't met her. Yeah, like we talk a lot, and I'm like,
you haven't met Bridget in person. You haven't met Wit in person. I've met both of them.
Well, I somewhat met Bridget in person, but
technically, you did meet Wit.
What?
I'm saying. It was all you were. There was trash, but.
I kissed Cap on the cheek.
Oh, no.
I felt
you keep talking about me.
It was after the Raiders game. It was after the Raiders playoff game.
Oh, you were drunk at the Raiders game, yeah.
So I found a picture of me and Cap at the Raiders game after it. And so I cried for like 2 hours after that game. But I was also... So I thought vodka tonics were like my good luck charm in the postseason. And I was going through my phone. Oh, because the Bengals were doing that like happy tears thing. Yeah, and I was like, well, I got some of those. And I was like, oh, there's me and Cap. I don't remember. Ben, my husband, was like, oh yeah, you like wanted to take that picture. You wanted to. I have pictures with Raiders fans. I have selfies with literally everyone within 6 rows of me. I was having the time of my life at that game. I
hugged a lot of people when that game ended. A lot.
Where do you? I know you're close to us. Where do you
kiss a lot of people?
I was a hug whore.
So did you ask me where my seats are?
Yeah, I know you're close to us.
Well, so I used to be in 156. We were in 156 for 6 or 7 years, and we are now in 116.
116. Oh,
we moved up 30 rows, and that's where they could get me. And that's like... I don't know. I feel like I'm on the field. We're in row 12, and it's pretty sweet.
Well, seat row 50, section 158 to 18, 17. Is that where we're at? 18, 17, 16?
It doesn't matter, Jeff. She's surpassed us.
I'm 6 rows closer.
She's like, I'm so over you guys. Okay?
I'm 6 rows closer.
Okay.
I'm like at the middle of the field, basically.
Okay. You guys are back there. Okay.
She went from varsity blues with you got the jacket and the attitude and everything to Mean Girls like that.
Well, I feel like we'll see.
She's about to break.
Oh shit! What do you got? Get it,
well, girl. you're gonna think this is super lame, but if there's any theater people watching, this
theater people always watch our show.
This is the original cast of Mean Girls on Broadway, and I have the sign.
My kids, that is their favorite movie. Like they would have loved to.
I think you're gonna pull out some about Varsity Blues. I love Varsity Blues.
No, I'm too old for that. I'm too old for that.
All right, Bridget, I'm about to introduce you to my 16 and 12-year-old, at least through Twitter or something, and be like, she's got cool stuff that you guys will love. Because when I tell them, like, oh, this Bengals, I took a picture with Clark Harris, like, oh, me and Clark, we talk sometimes. Yeah, they're like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but you tell them she's got a Bell library.
Something from Mean Girls. Bell library, something from Mean Girls.
See, this is why women need to be delivering more Bengals content because it's super relatable.
True, and then it gets that is so fetch, by the way.
I have that sweatshirt, Greg. I have just make fetch a thing or something. Yeah, I feel like we need a little bit more like fun pop culture. It's too much testosterone. Too much testosterone up in here.
I agree. I cry like every other week on the show. So. But yeah, for real.
So
like,
you guys aren't like Breakfast Club fans or anything like that. You don't like Top Gun, that stuff. No, I'm really.
I mean, I like the Breakfast Club. I'm not a big Tom Cruise fan. I know Top Gun.
Jump on that couch, bitch.
I like the movies. He's a little weird.
Yeah.
I was gonna just date myself.
Hey, do you guys like R. Kelly music or how he peed on young children?
I don't see nothing wrong. Oh, sorry.
I feel like the remix to Ignition was the song of my like
fresh out the kitchen
junior year of high school, spring break.
All right, what year did you graduate?
Well, I was about to ask that because it sounds like you and I are about the same age.
I graduated in 2004.
Oh my God, I'm old.
Yeah. Fuck you, Derek. That's closer to me. I'm 02, so.
All right. So, fine.
My wife was 05, so yeah. Bridget, you can hang out with me and my wife.
Thank you.
Jesus,
I appreciate the invite.
So, I'm going to hide my grade. What year you guys think I graduated?
So you told me how
62.
old you were.
1960, 70, 80, 90.
Oh,
No.
you said graduate.
It'd be
from
like
college.
90. My guess
That's
is like 96.
92.
93? You told me how old you were last week.
That was when you
47,
got your
graduated in
AARP
93.
card. 93.
93.
Okay.
I was born in 1975.
I think you're the same age as my oldest sister Kim, the one that you were talking to before the show started.
I still act like I'm 12, so I'm good.
Yeah, my sister Kim's been like a mom, everything, like a mom, dad, everything through these years, hard times and stuff with stuff. So I love my sister Kim. I'm gonna say that.
Yeah,
Kim.
the Kim. Woo!
To Kim.
Yeah.
Kim.
She was cool. I talked to her on the phone tonight. Well, through the thing. Anyway.
Said like someone who graduated from high school in 93.
I sent her a pigeon carrier.
Yes! Look at Santori. There you go. Iceman suffered the longest Super Bowl fraud. Yeah, see it. Thank you. Yeah. I've been
Iceman, what records do you listen to?
I don't listen to records. I did have records. I own records. Hell, I used to have a badass CD collection until somebody stole it.
That's our show. Our show is now Jeff's older than my dad.
I feel like that is nice. That's your second show, Jeff. You need that. And you just kind of like have a little back pain and yell at the kids on your yard.
Hey, get off my
Why
lawn.
are you talking about my life now?
Yeah, Derek, you are the oldest 32-year-old. Is that?
I'm the youngest 47-year-old you guys ever met. Just saying.
Yeah,
33, I think.
He don't know. He doesn't know his age.
89. There.
Once you like hit like that kind of early 30s, what does it matter? You're just
I
like
stopped.
living life.
Yeah, hold the count. Hold the count.
That's true until you get closer to 50. Then you're like,
don't touch it.
Holy
Don't touch
shit,
it because
what
your
the
hands
hell
are dirty.
and then you get a podcast where people graduated from high school when you were already married and had
Derek
kids already.
killing someone. I had to take Derek off the stream. I don't know what was just happened, but I love you, Joe. But I don't know what the hell Derek was just doing.
Derek just left. Derek had kid problems. He had to go.
What, Derek? What?
It's a signed
I
football.
wanted to show this. This is the football that I'm giving away, everybody. We're doing the raffle for it. It's Jamar Chase.
Dad, can I?
What? When are you giving this away? We can't even hear you.
My daughter's naked trying to hop on the camera right now. So I'm trying
Well, they turn the camera
it's
off.
a shit show.
Yeah, it is not that kind of show.
Yeah, somebody knock me off the camera real quick.
Oh my God. Hello, Tyler.
What's up,
we
Tyler?
love you, Tyler.
Tyler.
Tyler has the prettiest blue eyes in person. No, I mean,
Hey, I'm curious how Tyler's bets are going to go because he's on Bet Jack now or whatever that is. Or Fred
Betfred.
Betfred, yes.
yeah, Betfred, trust me, shot my shot. They said they were definitely interested. Heard nothing since then.
They said they were interested in mine too. Where you can't, I'll be like Tyler. We'll see.
Yes, you guys need to get them interested. Somebody's got to get me into one of these suites.
I want to get on these.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Tyler got his suite.
Betfred, listen to us right now. Get
Right.
the three of us in a suite.
We will combine all our shows.
All of our shows.
Bridget, you can't promise that, can you?
I can't.
I
You can't promise that, but
All
you
right,
can.
all
We
right,
can
wait.
start our own show. Hold on.
Jeff's older than your dad.
Yes.
You got it.
Yeah. Jeff's older than.
Wow, I was gonna be an
All
old
right.
man. What the hell?
All right, hold on. We're replacing Derek
right.
with this one.
What?
You can take over a country. You can beat all these motherfuckers. You give me 3 bad motherfuckers, and you're finished. You understand me? You're fucking
One more time. One more time.
Yeah, you gotta watch out on
You
my
don't need
TikTok.
20 friends. You just need 3 motherfuckers, and you can take over a country. You can beat all these
What's up?
motherfuckers. You give me 3 bad motherfuckers, and you're finished. You understand me? You're fucking finished.
We'll do it. Or at least take over a suite. I mean,
Yeah.
let's start small.
Put me
Plan.
to work for you, Betfred.
Yeah.
Let me work for you. Let Bridget work for you. Let Jeff work for you. Let the crew work for you.
Three bad motherfuckers.
Do you know Betfred needs to show me a little love? So in the that video they show when they tell you here's how you get out of the stadium, there is one bit of it where it's just people's backs and we're walking out of the Betfred gate. I have the ruler of the jungle stick and I tap the Betfred logo when we're leaving. So Betfred, I gave you, yeah, it's like a version of that with a little carved tiger in it, which is kind of cool. But Betfred needs to show us some love.
Show some love. All
I
of us.
don't need a ruler of jungle stick. I got my own pip stick. Yeah.
I honestly, Lisa, love you, girl. Love Lisa. If you guys haven't met Lisa in person, she's awesome.
I don't know if I've met Lisa or not, but hi, Lisa. She'll
I
tell me
think
if
I
have
met
her.
Lisa on last Thursday night.
Was I there?
No.
Okay, good. Then never mind. I didn't
No.
know.
Mentally, no.
Physically, no.
Yeah, physically, yeah. Mentally,
Not that either.
Well, hey, everybody keeps saying I was so drunk, but I keep remembering everything you guys keep saying. So I'm just saying I was pretty.
I'm impressed. I mean, you were very drunk, objectively drunk.
Drunk
And-
Out of body experience.
You're remembering.
I'm a professional. That's all I gotta say. So how many shots did they give us? I know I had Yeg and I had Fireball.
I just had Fireball because, it's fall, and I think that's nice.
Fireball.
Well, Bridget, what advance notice do you need to do a show?
A week.
For
on the
Bengals
day.
and Brews. Not for everybody else.
What?
For
What
Bengals and
about
Brews.
strawberry ice? What the hell?
Fuck you, Jeff.
That's not very nice at all.
So, usually not a lot. I do travel sometimes for work. I have maybe 5 or 6 more trips before the end of the year. But, did you just swap out Jeff with Tyler?
Nah, I was
we
letting
know.
them both. I seen Tyler Apple on, and because I seen
Hey,
Link out
Tyler.
earlier.
What do you bet at?
So
didn't know
I
about
don't
the
need-
show.
In
You don't
summary,
need much. Kind
not
of like
much time.
Tyler. You don't need much notice like Tyler. Like, I just sent a link a little bit ago and he hopped
But
on.
I have to tell you this. Tyler is horrendous at answering text messages. That's all I got to say. Terrible.
Shut up.
I responded to him like an hour later last night.
Tyler, you don't respond to me for like 2 days. I don't cry
What?
like a little bitch.
That is
I don't
bullshit.
cry like a little bitch about it.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. Let's hear.
Hey, back to Bridget.
Yes, we're going to Bridget.
Our queen.
Oh.
I would love to have you part of the show more often.
I'm here, man. Hey, I don't know if you've noticed, but I enjoy a spotlight.
Really? I have no idea what that's like.
Well, it's a good thing you're not actually on this show, Jeff, because then we'd be just competing.
Yeah, I'm not actually on the show.
It's true. Look,
Let's talk to Tyler. Let's talk to her
He's
about
on the
Tyler.
show more than Derek is half the
All
time.
right, let's ask Tyler how we get the Betfred
No, I want to know.
sponsorship.
I want to know how Tyler is going to do with his Betfred because of his bets that he actually put out there.
I'm
know you
going to
just said
pee.
it.
I'll be back. Jesus Christ, I'm
He
going
said
to
it
pee.
differently. But he actually put bets out, and he doesn't bet. He puts picks out there. So are you nervous that you're going to be, people are going to actually put money on this and then come after you or what?
See, that's why I threw on that little disclaimer that I don't know jack shit about. I know a little bit about betting. I know enough to like somewhat understand it, but piecing everything together is just like a whole new learning experience. So
I don't know what it means when someone says cover the spread. I have no idea what that is. You're like a 3-point favorite. I don't know what that means. So
let's see. The Ravens are a 3.5 point favorite on Sunday night. That means if you're betting the Ravens to cover that spread, they have to win by 4 points or more for you to win that bet.
Oh, so they can't just win, period.
No, yeah,
that's a money line bet.
Right.
Oh my God. Keep educating us. I need this.
I'm figuring this stuff out myself here. I'm
So basically,
Googling.
If they're picked to win by 6 points and you bet that, they have to win by 6. If they win by 3, then you lost. That's where they had the bad beats on ESPN. It's like, all right, they won, but they didn't cover. That's why I have a hard time doing the spread. I usually just pick winners because the spread sucks because you can win the game, you lose.
Easiest form is money lines, which is just straight. You're picking the winner,
right? I like money lines better than the spread because it's just the spread is so iffy because you can have a field goal here, a field goal there, and so I'm like,
and Vegas is always close,
right? But you win more money if you bet the spread. That's the thing.
You could also just buy Bengals merchandise and know exactly where your money is going. That is another option.
You're physically getting it, and they can't take it away from you.
You can win a bet, and you have more money that's free to buy more Bengals stuff. Like that. Or
you
Jack
could if you bet correctly.
Right. That's the whole key. That's the whole thing to it.
Tyler's telling us that's harder than it seems.
Well, I'll put it this way. I won $100 on the Bengals in the Super Bowl because, they covered the spread. They lost, but they covered the spread. So I won on that.
See, I've only ever done one sports bet outside of horse racing, which, that's kind of different. That's legal everywhere. But as far as like sports betting, I did my first bet last year, which was Bengals 6.5 wins. I took the over last season, which was the easiest bet I think I've ever taken.
So did you hear the story about how I was this close to betting the Bengals to go to the Super Bowl last year?
Oh, God, no.
Yes. I literally, I got off work and we got to go down. This is before I do bet online now. Before I started doing that, because in Ohio, you can't bet. You have to go to Indiana. So me and my son drove to Indiana. And we're going to go to the sports book, the Barstool Sports Book down there.
Okay.
And they weren't open. And I've been up since like midnight or whatever. And they weren't going to open up till 12. I'm like, crap, I'm not going to. And it was like, 9, 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, I'll come back down and do it. I never went back down to do it.
Oh, my God. The one year you missed it.
Oh, dude, I would have won 3. If you ever watched the video I put together of us cheering or whatever, winning winning the AFC Championship, I'm going, I would have won $3,000.
Oh, God.
I'm like, anyway.
But you can be satisfied by the fact that the Bengals did go to the Super Bowl.
Yes, I was. Trust me, I was very satisfied. The Bengals. Yes,
prize enough.
I would have been more satisfied if I won $3,000. I would have maybe actually helped me go to the Super Bowl, but I didn't do it. Anyway,
you never focus on the negative, Jeff.
Wait. Stuart wants to know if you're
Tale
naked.
from the shadows.
Yeah, Stuart wants to know if you're naked because you're not on camera. He's very.
No, I'm ripping the heater.
Well, you've never done that on camera before.
I have, but I don't like to. I'm ripping a heater. Just let me rip my heater in peace. I'll talk to you guys. But
I just saw Greg say hey. So what's going on, Greg?
Hey. All right, my dog needs to go out. I'll be back.
see, everyone's ripping heaters. And...
So Tyler, apparently
welcome
this
to the
is
Tyler
our
and
show
Bridget
now.
show.
So
Or the Bridget and Tyler show. Sorry.
Tell us how, because before you came on, we were like, okay, we want to know about the suite, and have you guys released details how people can?
So we haven't released details yet. We're just kind of finalizing some stuff with Betfred Sports. So those details will be coming out shortly. I'm hoping Monday we'll have those details released. So
Nice.
it'll be real simple. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, I'm hoping Monday so we can get working on this project. And I tell you what, just the having Betfred online and having a huge giveaway like this is super exciting. They had me up for the Thursday night game. I just went up there for a quarter, and first time I've ever been in a suite for a game, and it was an experience. I kind of wish I could have saw the whole game up there, but
Must be fucking nice.
So Tyler, I'm just taking over. This is like
that's fine. Let's roll with it.
So congratulations on the Morning Prowl. You and Bengals Whitney are amazing. How excited are you for Pac-Man to be on?
I'm so freaking nervous. I've let Whitney do like all the recruiting for like the show or for all of our guests and stuff. I was just like, have at it, whatever.
And she's never been allowed in the suite yet.
So this would be the best show, is if it was just two like pleasant hosts, and then you've got a Dale just randomly running, and you can't see him. It's just like an angry yelling thing. I love this.
It'd be better if you couldn't see his box come in, if it was just him yelling. But yeah, I'm excited for Pac-Man on Sunday. It should be an interesting show. Yeah, I'm just hoping.
What's one like? Do you have any hints or like spoilers on what you most want to talk to him about, or most want to ask him?
Man, I'll tell you, I think my favorite memory of him. I got a couple different. This one was a kind of it was a post-game / off the field kind of memory. Me and my buddies went up to Buffalo in 2015, the year we started off 8-0. And what was it? We were 6-0 going into Buffalo. And me and my buddies were front row behind the Bengals bench. And Pac-Man ran over. He ended up giving his gloves to my buddy after the game. And he has those framed. And I got to get a picture of those before the show on Sunday and see if he remembers running over there after that game.
I love that. So my glove story, I went to the Bengals Baltimore game in 2019 in Baltimore, and everyone should know Giovanni Bernard is my favorite Bengal of all time.
This is the picture you tweeted out yesterday or today? This week.
Sometime in the not too distant past. And the stadium was like all Ravens fans. Mm-hmm. There was like a couple of orange jerseys. And I ran down before the game and I was like, I've got to see warm-ups. And I had on my Bernard jersey. And I was like screaming like a fool because I love this guy. And he waved at me across the field. And I was like, oh, that was so nice. He saw me. And then right before they ran back into the tunnel, he runs over and he throws his glove at me. And I'm just stunned. And I have that weird picture because like I was supposed to be catching the glove, but I just like was excited he was acknowledging me. Also, this is Matilda and she just loves Bengals content. She shows up on our show a lot. But it's so fun when the players make the fans feel like they're part of the experience.
Right, yeah.
I love that.
I saw before the Thursday night game, there's a little kid in the aisle of 156 and 158, and I'm not sure who did it, but he ended up walking away with a football. One of the players threw it up to him.
That's awesome.
I was so jacked for him. He was running up the aisle after he got it, and I was like, oh, that's so awesome.
So I have to give a shout out. I know he's on the practice squad, but to Kwame Lassiter, because at training camp, he would sign every kid's whatever. They were asking him for his towel, for like his little cap, for everything. Like he was giving everyone the clothes off his back and was so humble and sweet. And he was like, I'll sign whatever. So Kwame is just a good dude. This cat though is slightly psychotic. I'm not sure what's going on. Do you just want your time? I don't know. I don't know. So Tyler, do you think like anyone's coming back? Is it?
This is a good question at this point. I'm guessing Dale's probably just hanging out in the background, and I'm not sure where Jeff went. So let's just roll with it. So
what else are you excited about with the Morning Prowl? And you've got your own stuff, like Bengals fan counseling is one of my favorites. I get so excited when there's a new one because I sort of see myself in every one of those fans.
See, that was my goal, is for everyone to at least like be able to identify with at least one person throughout the show. So perfect.
I identify with all of them in a given game. I'm like that. It just depends. But so what you're doing individually is awesome. But as a fan who loves when women are in content, so like shout out to Tigress Talk, love them.
They do a phenomenal job.
They are the best. Like what have you been most excited about, like with launching this? Because it seems like you're getting a lot of pickup and people are just loving it.
Yeah. So I approached Whitney with the idea roughly around the first time Betfred Sports contacted me, and I could have went another direction with that. And I was just like, this isn't a good fit. And, me and Whitney were getting on a lot of podcasts together, and I felt like we had pretty good chemistry together. And
you guys are on a lot of podcasts together? Really? I didn't know that.
We get invited on the same show quite a bit, Jeff.
Really? Really? Who shows that?
Bengals and Brews mostly.
Exactly. Bengals and Brews.
But no, I felt like Whitney and I had great chemistry together, and I just wanted like a good morning football type of vibe, but basically just for Bengals fans. And the shows I keep track. I'm a big numbers guy, so I constantly watch views, I watch likes and all that. So it's picking up steam more and more every week, which is exciting for me because.
Oh, shut up. We've lost steam. We don't give a shit here at Bengals and Brews.
You say you want to take a Cleveland steamer? Is that what you said?
You need the whole range, right? You need the ones who really care and the ones who don't give a shit at all. There's got to be something for
we have lots of range here.
There's got to be something for everybody.
Look, I would like to put this out there. I would love to know what the content of other NFL fan bases are compared to the Bengals.
There's no way they can compete.
I don't. We got so many shows, so many people on Twitter.
Shows.
Yes,
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
We have too many shows, but it's okay.
It's not half-assed content. It is. You can have quality Bengals content every night of the week, sometimes 3 times in the same hour. But
sometimes every night at 5:30.
Every day.
Jeff's the most consistent one.
Yeah, whether it's good or not, he's on there.
But no,
we struggle just to like be live at 6:15 on a Monday.
But no, I that's one thing about the Bengals fan base that I don't know if there's another fan base like it, is that we've built this community up over the last 2 seasons now, and it's not just 67,000 strangers going to a stadium and cheering on the same team. It's literally like a family reunion every Sunday.
Right. And I say that all the time.
I'm not sure who I got the conversation with on Twitter this morning. Oh, no. I do know. It was Sarah JB and Whitney, and her Twitter handle's lit.
We hear you, Stuart. We hear you and we love you.
But like those three, like we was just talking about it today. It's just like it's a huge family, and just like we get embarrassed when we run up to each other at the stadium, and we just, it's like, yeah, we know each other. We've been talking to each other online for months, and it's just, oh yeah, here you are in person now.
Yeah, Dale got to actually meet TikTok Tyler in person Thursday night. He was very happy about that.
Why do you and Derek do these things where you act like fools when you meet someone in person, and then you try to blame me on a live stream?
To be honest, I don't remember taking a picture of Tyler, so I just I'm about.
Well,
Tyler,
Tyler
you was feeling pretty good at that point, Jeff.
Yeah. I was feeling good. Yes.
Is it the one thing you don't remember?
That's the one thing. Literally, I don't remember that picture. I saw a picture. I go, wow, I don't remember taking that one. All right.
You remember
all the other ones.
You remember Bridget though?
Yeah, I remember Bridget.
We were at the tailgate. Jack Joey tailgate.
Yeah. We were doing shots. And I was talking to her husband. I don't exactly remember what I said to him, but he probably thinks I'm weird, but it's okay.
No, he loves it. But I'll just throw him under the bus right now. He's a Lions fan. Like he loves the Bengals.
That's right. You told me that at the I remember now. You told me at the tailgate. I was like, really?
So if anyone would have paid attention,
Portsmouth Spartans, number one. Portsmouth Spartans. I'm from Portsmouth, so Portsmouth Spartans became Detroit Lions. So,
well, that's his his first love.
Well,
if there was a Lions,
I guess we're basically in love with each other.
He would love to hear that. I don't know. I don't know where he is.
He's at the bar right now.
So there was a point in the draft where we had to wear these Bengals jerseys that they gave us. You were required, if you were in this certain thing, to wear it. And he had on, and it was peeking out. I think if there's any coverage of the red carpet, it's peeking out. He has on his Honolulu blue Barry Sanders jersey under the Bengals jersey.
Of course.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't blame him. I would do the same thing if I was
but he loves the Bengals. He loves the Bengals, but
he loves you most importantly.
Aww.
Exactly.
Tyler, are you ready for this? Because you're getting married. That's where I met you in person first, was at your bachelor party when we had that super fun fan meetup at the Holy Grail.
Bridget, are you invited to his wedding?
Wow, yeah, we're not even invited yet. When did you go to the bachelor party? What the hell?
No, I was invited.
I wasn't invited to the bachelor party. Which would have been sweet. It would have been sweet.
You said you met him at the bachelor party. I'm like, what kind of bachelor party was this?
No,
they just invited random people.
Just Twitter, come.
Twitter friends.
But that's kind of what the meetup at the Holy Grail was.
Yeah, it was.
Like, hey, Twitter, come hang out. And it was so much fun. It was so much fun to meet Bengals Twitter in real life. Mm-hmm. But are you ready for this level of marriage and
one vagina
banter
for the rest of your life? She's trying to say
that I wasn't trying to say that.
Basically, Bridget said one vagina, Tyler.
This is it
for the rest of your life.
No more. Bad Tyler.
I don't think it's really hit me yet.
Don't do it.
That is not. Don't listen.
That's old school. I'm not saying that, Laura. I'm not even saying that to Laura. So sorry, Laura.
I can get her in here.
That was a literal old school quote.
Do it.
No, we're not doing that.
Don't deter this love. We love love.
Hey, I've been married for 25 years, so I'm good. It's awesome. Stay married. I like it.
Cincy James just said there's still time.
There's still time. You can leave.
No, she carries me. She makes me a much better.
No, she's
person.
awesome. I've met. Well, she's a great girl. We've met her. She's awesome.
Oh, Jeff, shut the hell up.
You met her too. Well, you're on the same.
Tyler,
Do not take marriage advice from these old men. Don't do it.
Yeah, don't take advice from guys who've been married for 25 years. Yeah, no.
Oh, well, that I'll take.
So, quick story. We're getting new neighbors. They're kind of moving in right now. They're doing some things around the house. And I've met them a couple times. Laura has not. So the first time the neighbors saw Laura was last weekend as we're leaving for the Thursday night game. They're out on their porch eating pizza, and then we're walking out to my car to leave for the game. She's got her Bengals stripe leggings on. She's all decked out in Bengals gear, and she just looks like a crazy person. And I'm just like, this is how they're going to remember you forever. not professional Laura who, wears very fancy, very nice clothes every day. Just the nice tiger stripe leggings. Hey, Matt.
Hey,
what's up?
Where you been at? Were you in the woods?
I just got back. Yeah.
You been hunting? Did you kill deer?
Matt, do this thing with your phone.
Is that better?
Did you kill deer?
This doe needed to walk 5 more steps and she would have died, but she was lucky. It's okay though.
Were you bow hunting or were you?
Bow hunting.
Nice. What do you gotta ask your Bengals Brews? What are you drinking?
Nothing good. Nothing good.
That was the best. What are you
baby
reaction ever? Clip that down. Get that on TikTok.
Oh my god! I went to talk. I'm sorry. Oh.
It's really smooth.
Bourbon is not good down the road. Oh, sorry.
Tyler was in the middle of something, though.
Go ahead.
What? Matt broke it all up. It's not my fault.
Just go.
I think Tyler was saying how I had to say I can't make it to your wedding. Did you guys see that on Twitter the other day? I had to respectfully decline a wedding I was not invited to. I had to Photoshop names out and put my own name in.
Thanks for not leaking my email to everybody as well.
You're welcome.
Yeah, that was
It's strategic forgery.
So Matt, you quit? You're drinking beer now?
Something. I just killed my throat.
Well, something did tonight. It was Matt. It wasn't the deer. It was Matt.
Oh God.
Woo. I guess that's karma or something. I don't know.
All right. So
how's
what are you drinking,
everybody
Matt?
doing?
What were you drinking?
It's bourbon.
Oh shit! What kind?
Smoke wagon.
Ben, come here.
Yeah.
Ben, come here.
Yeah, come join.
Come join, Ben.
They've held me hostage.
Yeah.
Lisa, Matt has a tendency to put it in the wrong pipe.
I was wearing this underneath today.
Oh, I like that.
For good luck.
How'd that work out?
It was close.
It was close.
Oh, he's too shy. He won't do it.
Oh,
He was like, it's not live, is it? I mean, I don't think anyone's still watching at this point.
It's not live. We're off the air.
We actually have almost 20 people watching live. That's
nice.
That's like a record.
Yeah.
I'm curious, have those folks been on the whole hour and 42 minutes?
No.
Some of them, yeah.
Those folks should get $5.
Well,
Do the
yeah,
Venmo
Derek, send them the $5.
Yeah,
Derek's
Derek
in the
should
chat.
give them $5. Exactly.
Look, Derek's come in from multiple accounts making comments. I just haven't put any of them up.
Yeah. I don't drink the cheap stuff, Derek.
Yeah, take that. So Matt, have you guys worked on the Jackpot Joey bourbon yet, or you heard anything from Matty about that?
You guys never texted me back.
Oh, I got to work on that with him. What the hell?
Yeah.
That's some bullshit. We gotta get that going.
Mm-hmm. My kids will probably be home here in the next couple minutes, so I might have to jump off for a little bit. But
Bring
Matt,
it
we like see half your head, by the way.
Is that better?
There you
He's
go.
doing it like how my dad FaceTimes.
Get a little gangster league going.
Right.
Get the gangster league going. Yeah. What's up, y'all? It's Matt here.
All right, I think we should end this.
Bengals and bourbon.
So just so we can talk to Bridget's husband when we're not.
Yes. Yes. Let's do
That's
it.
fine.
We're getting off the air.
He can speak Spanish to us.
Oh yeah.
Yes, he can.
All right. Is that what he was speaking the other night to me? I couldn't remember.
Yeah, him and Anthony Munoz were when we were at Topgolf. We're just speaking Spanish back and forth.
Anthony, the
I just smiled.
what the fuck did
What?
you say?
You were hanging out with Anthony Munoz at Topgolf without us?
Who do I not hang out with?
Us? Me?
Hey,
You
hey,
can't
Matt,
sit with us.
Matt, I heard one of your good buddies got a job in the NFL.
Did they? Who's that?
Nobody.
Will you get off the air? I want to find out who this is.
Tyler's got exciting news.
He does.
Contest tomorrow.
Yeah, but he won't give us any of the bet, Fred. We offered to be 3 podcasts in one, even though Bridget can't promise that, but she can. Matt, do you want to jump your podcast in?
What?
Blind Tiger?
Just say yes.
Yes. Why not?
All right.
There you go. There's 3.
Tyler, you're getting a 4-1.
Yeah. Wait, what? 4-1.
I mean, the pink robe's pretty lucky.
It's true.
All right. We're going to head out of here. Thank you all for viewing. Hour and 45 minutes. We're going to hang around the chat and talk to each other. So, sorry I said that to everybody. You're going to fucking not get to see any of that.
You don't get to hang out.
Bye.
I
came on Cincinnati jungle fitted. Who they in our house, we win it. Orange and black and white, we build it. Earn our stripes, you know we kill it. Bleed our colors, jungle dripping. Nasty, natty, yeah, we live it. Lit the crowd, hit the city loud. Yeah, we feasting now. Fit the pounce, make the city howl. Now we feasting now. Thunder through the tunnel from the sideline to the huddle. Stripes we tatted on the jungle when we flex that who they muscle on them. Stripes. Cincinnati, we gon' rise in the jungle, we